What's up, everybody? Let me get the game. Oh, there we go. All right, we started out literally making a city to try to make the city as big as possible. Something happened to the last city, our last stream, which messed up a lot of things in the stream. So we got to start over. But that's my fault. So we're going to start over from the beginning. And for the people on Facebook, thank you for the followers and the likes and different things of that nature. I appreciate it. Same thing with YouTube as well as Twitch. All right, so we got to start over. I apologize for the inconvenience. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Normally I test out the stream before I come, but I was a little late today, so. But y'all get to see it from scratch now. And then from here, we just keep building. And this is actually a modded map. It already had your freeways down, so it make it much easier to build. Extremely easy. This particular map is called Rhode Island. This one is good, and they got another one too. One is called Rhode Island, and another one is called Squares or something like that. That is like this white square is like a road like that, but it's all throughout the map. But I like this one a little bit better. So this is what we're going to start with. And you can get this from the Steam Workshop if you wanted to use this particular one. All right, first thing I want to do is have an inlet. An inlet into the city. So always try. It's the particular one as well as that somebody made that I got from the Steam Workshop. We're going to bring it out a little bit. Maybe let's put it here. Let's see. Put it right there. And this is going to be like a roundabout coming into the city, so it really does help when you have it, cars coming in, once I connect it, of course. Alright. And you go down here to roads. It's been a rough day today, everybody, but God is still good. God is still on the throne. And we about to make a city. Alright, let me see. Yeah. Let me see here. I'm looking for a particular. I kind of wanted to go to that side too. So I'm trying to figure. Yeah, let's do it this way. Let's put the round. Put this one in. But then that's going to be too big. Alright, nope. Won't use that. Did I not do it? Ah, oh, come on. Alright. Hopefully this can be an easy fix. We'll see. You just have to push the freeway back a little bit. Yeah, that's all good. We'll start it from here. Alright. Get the freeway going. Since I plan on having some residents over in here and here, I mean, I'm all pointing at it like y'all can see it. But here and here, I'm going to use the ones with barriers. First, let me get rid of this. Right. Hopefully we can make this work. This is gonna be a rough one. Here. Take this here. Take this here. Okay. That's good enough. It leaves me room so when they come into the city this way, so. I love when you're coming off the freeway to just have an off ramp. Much easier to for the cars when they coming into the city. So you definitely want this one to go up here, right? We take this one here. Now we ready to go. At least we got that part out the way. This is how they're going to get into the city. Different things of that nature. And hopefully these don't cause an issue, because sometimes they will. It depends on, like, if you have sharp turns in the freeway, of course you got to slow down in order to turn. So but again, we'll see. What's up, son? What's up with you? You streaming tonight? Let me see. Then you can. The first thing that I look for, of course, is you want to figure out where your utilities is going to be, and you want to figure out where your housing is going to be, different things of that nature. So I know by looking at it now, everything in black is oil. Everything in green is forestry. Everything in blue is ore. And I don't think we have farming. I think they got it like all on this map though, but here's a little bit here. But farming would be like a lighter green. Pretty much how that goes. All right. So, seeing that we want a nice road going out, and picking out your roads is important. It's very important. You want something that can handle high traffic, especially coming into the city, right? Definitely want something that can handle high traffic. So let's change this one out. I like the one with the trees personally myself. All the way out like this. And it's kind of cool that I had to remake it, to be honest with you, because I was not happy with the last one. Because it wasn't even. I mean, you know, you can make it how you want. It don't have to be perfect, but this way with it. And see how far can we go out? I don't want to go too far, so I just do it from this one to over here. Okay. I'm trying to kind of remake it the way we did yesterday, so that way it won't be totally different. But then you want to start laying down your utilities and different things of that nature. So the first thing would be water, right? That would be the first thing. So I'll put a water tower here. Put a water tower, then lay the pipe. Like I said, I use mods, so I'm actually using a mod so I don't have to lay the pipes all the time. All you have to do is lay any water source. You just lay it down, and then you take a pipe and run it out, and then you good. You know, you don't have to worry about it. All right, so we got the water tower here. What else do we need? We need electricity. We go over here to electricity. I'm gonna put this here as well. And the same thing with electricity. I believe the mod is called crap. No pipes, no need for pipes, and no need for wires. That's what the two mods are called. And trust me, it'll save you a ton of time. Unless you like laying down buildings and different things of that nature. I mean, I'm sorry, laying down pipes, and cause some people like it. I used to like it, but it was more of a hindrance to me. So I decided to do it another way. And you don't have to worry about it. Just lay it down. You ready to go. Okay. Now we have to put down somewhere for these people to live, right? I think that'd be a good idea anyway. I mean, they could just come to the city and just lay on the ground. That'd be cool. Alright, come on, where are you at? I use the same one all the time, and I got so many modded ones. I actually like this one. I don't think I ever used it either. Did I use it now? Let me see, what kind is it first? No, that's the industrial zone. Which, you know what? Let's do it that way. Let's put an industrial zone here. Yeah, we'll try it. I've never used this one, so I have to see how it works out. But then we need a spot for people to actually live. I don't need it that big because and you can get all this stuff from the store, from the excuse me, the Steam store. That's too big too. All right, let me see. I want something that fits in here that is not like humongous. And some creators, they put a picture of it, but some don't. So you get this little white thing, which sometimes can be aggravating when you're looking for something in particular. I kind of like this circle. Different. You know what? Let's try something. Let's try to put a circle here for the neighborhood. Yeah, let's try that. That's different. That is most definitely different. Alright. But I want to change this road here. I want to make this a bigger road. Reason being, I'm putting high density residential homes, which is going to cause a lot of high traffic. So you want a large road. You can click this exclamation point here, mark, click on the road, and it'll automatically upgrade it. So, which is a great time saver. And you can stretch it around if you want to, like this. Alright. Just don't go too fast. This one, this way, as you can see, now it's a bigger road because it's going to need more traffic, basically. All right, so if you're looking at it from the top, this part over here is going to be my industrial. This part over here is going to be my residential. Maybe in here is going to be like where the police, when it's time for police and all that here. Because I want the services to be able to get to where they need to get to, police and all that, as quickly as possible, right? Then I want to make a road that's connecting from here to here. And you always want to make it to a point that it's not straight on, right? That you're not making like a straight intersection, because that's always an issue. So if this intersection right here becomes a problem later, we can just put a roundabout in it and not have to worry about it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that now so y'all can see what I mean. So up here, it asks you what's the radius, right? And what road you want to use. These are all the roads that I have. I want to use a two-way highway, which I can't never find it here, because I'm telling you, I got a lot of freaking roads. So I'm just going to leave it how it is, the 2-lane road, and then I just change it once I place it. But boom, it's that easy. And now you have a roundabout. To make the roundabout go faster, this is what I do. I go to the one way, and if you go down, you can see that it's barricaded now. So if I have homes around here and around here, this high traffic won't bother them because it's got a sound barrier. So all those things is important. And I also need to go ahead and connect these two. One-way highway, how's it coming? Okay, we get the one way. And this is just to finish this. And, you know, just do something different. Do something kind of cool with it. You know, I didn't have to go out like that, but later on, I'm thinking about maybe up under the bridge, have like a pond, like a self-made pond. So basically, you always kind of want to think ahead, basically, to what you're doing. All right. So now that we built this part, intersection to come in. We built this roundabout intersection coming into the city, which will help our traffic move faster. This area, this circle here, I never used it before, so I wanted to use it, so it's something new. But that's where it'd be. This is where the jobs is going to be. Do I want farming here? Well, right now I just want regular jobs. I'll take regular jobs. And I always say don't build too fast. You know, I said that last time and I built too fast. So don't build too fast. The first thing we're gonna do is just let's fill in this middle section with residential. Okay. Now, as far as the section over here, residential, we'll go ahead and check that out real quick. Oh, you gotta test a new mod out on SimCity 5. And then over here, you just lay. Oh, and all these down here, just in case you're not familiar with the game, this is low density residential. That means like your single homes and different things of that nature, your duplexes. High density is the skyscrapers, apartment buildings like that. Low density commercial is your 7-Elevens, stuff like that. Your high density commercials are like malls, you know, stuff like that. And then you have your industrial zones, which are plants, GM, Ford, you know, all that kind of stuff. And then you have your office zone, which is industrial, but it's for educated workers. There's like, you know, people that work in offices and their cubicles and all that kind of stuff. And then this is just to dezone something. Like if I didn't want high residential here, I can dezone it. As far as commercial, you're going to need gas stations, things of that nature. So we'll put one here. One here. They have little department stores, different things of that nature. I mean, who want to live in a city that don't have a mall or a gas station? I know I don't. So, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I don't. All right. So now we got to make sure we have a way for when they come into the city to get to here. So this is how I do it. I go in and I grabbed the same thing, the highway sound. I'm sorry, not the highway sound barrier. This is what I grabbed, the highway ramp. Okay. Now coming right off of here, like if I was to put it here, meaning soon as they come out of this roundabout, soon as they come out, you're going to have to like stop and then go, which is going to back up my whole intersection. So you want the enter to be as far away, be far away as possible. You can put that maybe here. And that's how people are going to get into the industrial zone. I'm sorry, into the residential zone. Now, as far as this is concerned, there's so many different ways that we can handle this area as far as coming out, right? For right now, I can take it and actually just do like that. Then boom, they come out that way. That leaves this whole road clear. So people is just using this road to get to where they need to get to. Same thing over here. And you always want to have it at an angle. Make sure that's very important to always have it at an angle. Okay. So boom, that's coming in. Now you say, okay, well, what's going to happen when people is coming out? What we could do is have it to actually blend right into the residential coming out. This is not a proven method. Sometimes it goes array, like really bad, but we're going to try it at least. All right, so we got everything kind of built. We got the framework built, different things of that nature, and we're going to go ahead and just kind of start it and see how it goes. Put it on fast so we can start seeing things pop up. All right, we're starting to get some buildings in here. Now, as soon as you start getting buildings in, you want to, like this right here, just mean you need heat. If you have the expansion pack, I forget the name of this particular expansion pack, but it added heat that you want to, I believe it's the winter pack or something like that, but anyway, you want to put that. You want to make, you don't want people freezing to death in your city. So you most definitely want to throw that down. And that would be in water, different things. All that nature. You want to keep, if it's going to be any kind of pollution, you want to put it somewhere, which this one is not, but keep the pollution away from your people, of course, and put it like towards where your industrial is going to be at, because you got things later on in the game you can kind of clean up the air. You can clean up the air and different things. All right, same thing with that. All you got to do, lay it down, put the pipe out. That's it. You don't have to run the pipe all through here unless you are not using no need for pipes and no need for wire mods. Okay, so boom, that's down. So once I start it, you're gonna see these go away because now they got heat. All right, let me see. If I gotta listen to this music, I gotta change it to something. All right. How about no music? I don't feel like listening to that. Alright, let me see. So now we have the commercial popping up here. You can go all the way down. That's what I like about it. And it'll show you exactly what's coming up. Instead of GameStop, you got Game Go. That's funny. Then you got Big Bite right here. So all like the little stores. You know, you got Vapor Vibes if you like, you know, do smoke or whatever. Yeah, it's nice. All right. So that's building. Now we got our jobs, right? Because people need to work. So the factories are starting to come in now. And like I said, you know, no need to start off like yesterday. I started off like huge. You know what I mean? Because I always like to watch this right here. I love to watch this intersection. It was very important because sometimes, like if this get too piled up and I don't like it, I'm either going to have to expand as far as this is concerned, for more cars can get in, but I deal with that later once we get more people in and different things. All right. Okay, so now I'm gonna pause it. Now you can see crime is okay, right? Everything is in the bright blue, meaning it's, you know, we don't have a whole lot of crime, but as you can see, the crime rate is going up. It was at 0%, now it's at 21%. So you want to jump on that right away, because nobody's going to want to move to your city if you have a crime problem, or if they're going to get, you know, bust in the head trying to get some gas or whatever. Nobody wants to be in that kind of environment, right? So what we're going to do is figure out a place to put a policeman. All right. Get out the way. All right. So this is going to be the police. And like I said, you want them somewhere that they can respond quickly. This is why I normally put everything here so they can come right out and get to where they need to get to, as far as responding to crime. Same thing with the fire station, responding to fires. And if you want to know how much it covers, like how much do this really cover, if I lay this down, everything in dark green, so this actually covers my whole city, right? So but I'm gonna put it down here. Boom. And they're happy because they got a police station, of course. Then you want to look at the fire, which we really at a problem when it comes to fire. And that's normally the thing with this game. You can ignore a lot of things. Like if you wasn't like, okay, if we wasn't playing with mods, you do not want to ignore this because it will burn down your city. So 63% is very hazardous. So you definitely want to put down a fire department for sure. So we'll put one here, and they're happy. Okay. Now, I don't know about you, but education is essential. So we want to make sure we have a nice high school. You definitely want the high school kind of in the environment. So regardless of where you place it, but you definitely want it in the environment. So inside of the residential, that's the best way to put it. And we'll put that here. And then of course we're going to need an elementary school, and we'll put that here. The last thing that I would add for right now is a park. Because, you know, just like us, you know, it raised the land value when you have parks and different things in the area, schools close by. So it works the same way, you know what I'm saying, as in real life, actually. But what we're going to do, we'll put the park, let's put the park here. Right next to the police station. All right. We'll go ahead and start playing it again. I'm watching closely this here because I want to make sure, you know, they're able to get out of the city without a problem. Okay. All right. This indicator down here lets you know what you need, like what's in demand. It do not mean just because it's in demand, it don't mean for you to just start building it, right? You want to make sure you can handle it. Like right now it's calling for more, it's green. So it's calling for more residential. Your blue will be commercial and the orange will be industrial. Go down here. Right now, it's just a small little town, but we're making money. 680 people. Like a little village. Resident Evil village. You have a lot of cars parked on the street. So one of the things that I like to do is if you go to the mod store, they have parking lots, which is extremely helpful in high populated areas. So maybe we can put it one here. And now you got an apartment, but now you have a place for people to park, especially when I start putting things, more houses and things of that nature over here. Okay, now, these are the things that you have to look for, especially when you first start out the city, right? This icon, basically saying the trash is building up. We need a trash service. We need garbage trucks. So you go in and you say, okay, I need garbage trucks. Let's get garbage trucks. Let's get it going. Okay. That's not the one I want. This the one I want. Yep. Alright. Oh, almost. You definitely don't want to put the garbage dump in the residential area. Let me see. Garbage dump will go over here because, like I said, anything that's going to cause any kind of like pollution or noise, you know, just put it over with the industrial part of your city. And you can always change any of this later. Like, I might make all of this residential later, but right now I need the people to be close to their jobs, because last time I think I had it a little bit too far away. So all right, but now that we laid that down, you will see the trucks come out. See, they're coming out now. So they're coming out. They're going to handle picking up all the trash. As you can see, these little trash icons is going to start going away. You have to think of it like a real city, right? Like, I'd be pissed off if we didn't have people to come pick up the trash, right? Cause all kind of problems. So you have to think of it like in real life, you know what I mean? They do a pretty good job of making it real without making it too real. And then mods make it even easier for you. Like I mentioned, the no pipes. Those are one of the mods that I'm using, is no pipes. No wire, no need for wires, no need for pipes. And I don't know, what else am I using? Well, as we go on build the city, whenever I use a mod, I'll let y'all know. and I'll let y'all know where y'all can get the mod. But you can get those 2 mods I just mentioned at the Steam workshop. Now, it's not asking for more jobs, right? It's just asking for more people. And one of the way I gauge, okay, now we have 22 uneducated workers. I'm sorry, people that live in this apartment building. We have 5 educated workers because we laid down the high school and we laid down the elementary school. That helps a lot. This is why I don't build too fast, because you want to wait for people to get educated first. So when you do start building more advanced buildings and more advanced jobs, you have people that can take those jobs, right? And be successful at it. But they have to be educated, you know, just like in real life. All right, but this gives you a whole lot of information. I'm gonna find out what this mod is, because the game don't give you in depth like this does. But I have to find out exactly what this is called, because I honestly just forget. But I will most definitely let you know. All right, let me see here. All right, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? You got 5 levels to every building. Right now, this level, it completed the first level, is working on completing the second level now, okay? And you may, a lot of times people go, well, how do you know? Like, what do I need to do in order for a building to level up? So the more amenities that you put around a neighborhood, the more is going to go up, right? If you think of a city that has a lot of amenities, it's good schools, good libraries, everything it looks nice. You got parks. Those neighborhoods, you know, a lot of people flock to those neighborhoods because of the amenities that they have, and so it makes the land value higher. So right here it tells you they're happy with the fire. You see, it's all the way up. They're happy with the police. They're semi-happy, halfway happy with the elementary school, high school. They're concerned about death, transportation, cargo, university, which that won't be until later on. I build a university. And that's it. So you can't build everything at once, but so as you begin to lay these amenities down for them, more things is going to pop up, right? Don't really need a bus service right now, but I will put a taxi cab service. Just for, you know, they have some kind of transportation to get them from A to B. Well, actually I can. You know what I am? Now, you see the headphones? The headphones on the... I keep pointing at the screen like y'all in the room with me. But I'm pretty sure y'all can see what I'm talking about. That's just noise pollution. So you don't want that near residents. A bus station, if you think about it, the bus station or the airport that's in your city can be loud just because of the foot traffic and how busy it is. So I am going to lay that down. Yeah. And then you go here. Then you go to bus stops. You find that down here. And then they do have roads where I will upgrade later that will help your traffic, right? That's what you're looking at. Let me get this out the way. That's what you're looking at now with that dark red. That's only for buses. And this really helps, especially the roads that still can use cars, but the buses are only allowed to drive on the burgundy or red part. I like that. I like that a lot because it frees up your traffic. Because once your city get big, you can have most definitely, you can easily have about 40, 50 buses out once your city get big. So they can also really mess up your traffic if you don't have it, organized right. So later on, I am going to upgrade a lot of these roads to these bus roads. So cars would be able to drive and the buses can only drive on certain, on the edges. But right now, the buses can drive anywhere. All right, so we go down here, we get a bus station. Now, I don't want the buses in the neighborhood. Not, you know what I mean? Because just think about your city. There's no bus stops in the most neighborhoods, there's no bus stops like in the neighborhood itself. So we'll start it here. And then you just draw out where you want the buses to go. Right? Boom. Now, we have to get over here. So it's going to have to kind of backtrack a little bit. Put it here. So a lot of people can catch the bus to work, which is very important. It cuts. All this helps on traffic too. As you can see, every time I put a bus stop down there, the jobs are happy because they got workers that can actually get to work now, right? It's here. Now we done, and then you just come back and connect it to here. Now the buses are coming out, as you can see. What's that? That was 3, 4, 5. All right. So it's only going to use 5 buses. As you can see them now. The blue buses. Now we're going to test out our fire department. Oh, okay. Yeah, they fast. So our fire department is good. And you will see how the buses kind of clumber up. But that'll change later on once they get their routes and different things of that nature. Evidently, it was a lot of people that needed the bus. That's for sure. All right, so we got parks. Transportation is going up. We do need a graveyard. Do need a graveyard. Cemetery. Graveyard. However you want to call it. The graveyard, it doesn't matter. You can either put that. It don't matter where you put it, but I don't want to put it next to a park. So I'll put it here. Every time you put something down, they of course, as you can see, they go crazy. And if you notice, the things that I'm starting to put up, these buildings are growing because of it. The more amenities you put down, the more people are going to come and level up the buildings. Okay? Let's see. Here. We'll put a little hospital or like a little clinic. We'll put that here. See how the more you put things that they need, you're going to see more and more green arrows, meaning the level is going up. More people is moving into the city. Now we have, about almost 1,200? So they kind of flocking in. They flocking in pretty good because 80 people, 78, 76, 79, those are the amount of people moving to your city. And again, the thing with this game is to be as patient as possible. A lot of times we get, I know I do. I get tempted to fill in everything, but that always come back to bite you. So I learned to kind of just relax and let it build on its own naturally. And that way you don't have to worry about it. This here, I got enough people now that I can rename this. So I'm gonna name this New Detroit. Because if I had to redesign my home city, this is how I would do it. Then we go to policies. Energy conservation is important. The best way to do this is installing energy meters in buildings. So I do want that. I do want water meters. I do want smoke detectors that help with fire, right? It helped the fire department so it's not that many fires going on. Then they also have a pet ban, but why would I do that? Like, everybody loves dogs and cats. I wouldn't want to do that. Recycling, of course. I mean, they do got a smoking ban, but I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to be a prick about it. I don't like cigarette smoke, but, you know, I don't want to be a prick about it, you know. I don't want to say, hey, you can't come to my city if you smoke. So, they already, like, people that smoke, like, can't go nowhere now. Like, can't smoke nowhere. Did they put that out? Yeah, okay. Smoking ban, so no. Parks and recreation, yes. Educational boost, yes. Recreational use, it increases the police budget by 15%. So you're going to pay more for your police if you legalize recreational use. I legalize it, don't matter to me. I legalize it all the time. But it's up to you, it's your city. Free public transport, I would like to do that, but it costs a lot. So I don't know of no city that is free to get on a bus. Schools out is a the citizens, they won't go to school. They prefer to just go to work. You know, you don't want that. Harsh prison sentences is for, hey, you come to this city, you act up, we're gonna lock you up. So yeah. Extra installation, that's pretty much it as far as what I use for here. They even got for-profit education. I cannot get over that. Like, you know, parents struggle enough. I would hate to make a school district and then say you got to pay to go here. That would suck. And I give free Wi-Fi because it helps with education. And here you can give tax relief to certain businesses. Like if you, let's say if you wasn't getting enough people to come into your city and you wanted more people, like we losing money right now, but we'll fix that in a minute. And the reason we losing money because I just added a lot of things, and these things cost money. These are services, but they cost money. So that's why we went from making money to going under, to being negative. But again, like I said, we'll fix that. It's ways to get money. I don't think I ever used book fair. The local public libraries organize a book fair, increase happiness. Yeah, why not? Okay, now this is city planning. I normally just do it all, to be honest with you. But each one has a benefit. This is perks for small business. This is perks for big business. This is perks for industrial space planning, high-tech housing, encourage biking. That people, instead of driving cars, they would they would prefer to ride a bike, which I don't see why anybody would. I had to do that when I was younger. It sucks. But I mean, you have to do what you got to do, but I wouldn't want to do it now. I'm too old. All right, they have electric cars. Why not? Filter waste. We do want a workers union. I believe in workers union, so I definitely want to have that there. All right. Now, they're making some money. So what I'm gonna have to do is go in here. Let's see how much. I need to see how much I'm losing first. Okay. I could add more people, but I don't want to add more people yet. So let's go to industry. Hit here. Because later on, I'm going to change this area to probably ore. Good money in ore. But for right now, we go here, the ore icon. And we'll start here. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I got an important note, which is good, so I can show y'all. Go to districts. And just paint this district. This whole district right here is just going to be jobs, right? And that's what this district is. Okay. Now what we want to do, you want to paint an industry. So that's what I'm doing now, an industry area. Which just would be ore, but we'll deal with it in a minute. Okay. So this is the Holly Industrial Estates. That's the name he gave it. You can change it if you want to. Like if I wanted to say, what? Or, let's try this. Blue Gold Industries. How about that? And then as you can see, hey, it's supposed it didn't do it. Let's try it again. Hopefully let me change it. Alright. Alright. There we go. Blue Gold Industries. Alright, so now we change that. Now we have an industry area. That's very important to have. Now we go in. Since I'm doing ore, I'm gonna grab an ore industry main building. Get this out the way. And I can place it like right in the middle, since this is like the main building. Okay. Place some barracks. This way workers can come and work, and they don't have to travel back home if they don't want to. I think that's pretty cool. Then you just start adding things that's going to get us some money, right? So right here can be there, but I don't want it there. You can put one here. Can you put one here? Yeah. Then we'll put this one here. Okay. What is this? That's a plant. We don't need that right now. I don't know if the people is educated enough to work there. So we need a storage. This thing is huge right here. Trying to figure out if this is a good place to put it. I don't understand why it's not connecting here, because it's in the industry area. Let's try this. Let's expand the industry area a little bit. So we expand the industry area a little bit. Let's go back in. Should be able to lay it down. Okay. We'll leave it at like that for right now. And go from there. Now that we have an industry area, now we have to change these buildings over to the industry that we set up. Since it's an ore industry, you want to go here, districts, and click the industry that you were working with, and this is raw ore. Okay, then you have oil, you have farming industry, and then you have forestry. Change it. You're going to see these buildings break down, and they're going to come up as like mining, like you will see it. I'll go down here so you can see it better. See, everything kind of turning into like drills, right? To mine for ore. So now that we're mining for ore, we have our own ore, so we don't have to pay for it to come in. And so you will start seeing these things fill up. And you can either balance, like keep some of it, sell some of it. I prefer, because we need money right now, is to just empty it, meaning you're selling it. Oh, not that one. And we'll go from there. It totally changed the landscape of the industry, right? Look at this parking lot I was telling y'all about earlier. This is why it's important to try to have these, throughout your city. It really helps, because other than that, they're gonna be parked all out in the street. And just make it look, to me, it looks more professional. So, and then if you don't want cars on the street, you can actually enact an ordinance to prevent cars from parking on the street. But now we're going to have to get some more people in here, and that will also help. That will also help as far as the money, because more people, more taxes, right? And as you can see, it's popping up real quick. That means people want to come to the city. Oh, let me go over here so I can show y'all. Now, these icons here is not enough workers. And that's another reason why I brought more people to the city. So as the city grows, these, they'll begin to go away. So I might have to put another car lot. Jeez, that one filled up so quick. Might do that later. But right now, we're doing good. We are doing all right. And the more you just allow it to just build, you will start seeing the money come out of the red. Just had to be patient with it, and eventually you will come out of the red. See, now we're going into the green. And that's solely not just, it's going to go up and down right now because we're not really making a whole lot from the residents. We're making a lot of our money from our export of our ore. So that's what's keeping us above water. And that's another reason to know, chill out on building and just let it populate itself. Because we are definitely getting there. So what I do, sometimes I like to look at the cinematic view while I'm waiting. I'll look at the cinematic view. I've got some more things I can show you guys as well. That's the industry area. Pretty cool. Now the next residential area that I make is most likely going to be a little different. And what I mean by that is these are all high rises, but everybody don't want to live in an apartment building, so you gotta have some homes. I mean, you don't have to. I know some people that they whole city be high rises, and that's cool because you're trying to fit as many people as you can. But I like to have some neighborhoods that's not high rises, like just neighborhoods with houses and different things, but not here. That'll be later on. All right, so these are building up now. Now I'm just adding more people just for the sake of staying out of the red. Here we can add some more commercial. Add a little commercial here as well. And go back to residential. It's free to place this down, so you know, if you ever run it into a problem like, oh man, I need some more money, it's always you can just start laying down residential or industrial or whatever. All right, now we have that whole circle kind of filled out. I don't normally fill these in, not yet. I mean, I do fill them in, but it's like one of the last things that I fill in. All right. Put some more low density over here by the job so they can, you know, have somewhere to go on their break. Our crime is at 5%. It's not bad. I'm not going to throw a fit about that. 5% is actually decent. Let's see. These are happy citizens and unhappy citizens, which it changes fairly quickly. So just have to kind of take a look at it, go up and down with it. Now I know some people, this is heating, so everything is heated. Now this is land value, right? So the land value is high because of the amenities that I have. Traffic shows you where your problem areas are as far as traffic. So it gives you a lot of information to work with. A lot. Oh, I forgot about that. On this game, they have a road maintenance. Keep your roads intact, because if you do not, you will look down and all of a sudden you will see a piece of your road missing. You like, man, what's up with that? But again, just like in real life, you don't keep up on the road, do maintenance on the roads, you're gonna have problems. I normally use the maintenance depot, but I thought they had a modern one. I like the modern one. Yeah, there you go. Now the road maintenance, it really don't matter where you put them. So I just put them over here for now. No, you know what? I don't want it there. Let me move it right here. And when I started, you would see the trucks kind of come out of it and start doing a little assessments of the roads. So those are like your city workers or whatever. Man, there's got another fire. I hear him. There you go. They show everything. It's so detailed. Man, where'd that truck come from? Alright. And I can't stress enough to just be as patient as possible. Let stuff build up. Alright. But what I do need is a cargo. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Where am I going to get that from? Because I definitely need to lay one. I will have to lay it way over here. That's a little too far. Let's see. I might be able to put one over here. Study spending money, ain't it? No, I can make it up fairly easy. That's why I'm not like tripping over it, but all right. Now we go into here and we go for cargo. And this is work wonders for your industrial and your commercial. You just have to find what's a good spot for it. So it's looking like it might be a good spot. As long as you got a way for the ships to get in and out, it's cool. I might have to buy another plot of land. Alright. And the reason I have these, I have all 81 tiles mod, that helps a lot. Oh, let me show y'all this really quick. You see how, hold on. You see how over here is flooding? That's what those maintenance dudes would do as well. And if you see an area on the map that's flooding a lot, you don't want to put residents over there before you kind of build it up so it won't flood. So that's a problem area. Maybe somebody that made the map didn't completely finish that area, but you most definitely want to watch areas like that. All right, let's get back to making this. Let's go to cargo. There we go. We go ahead and put it here as close as possible Okay. Now this cargo harbor has a street, of course, which I have to connect to here, which I'm about to do right now. Tiny roads. Do a 2-lane road. That's just like how it is. No, let's try it from the middle. That connect? I don't even think that connected. No. Alright. Keep doing it like that. Let's do it like this. That way they can get in and out of the cargo. And as you can see, this particular cargo hub has a train track. So trains actually can come as well as ships to this particular cargo. But I can't connect the train yet because I don't want to keep buying more land. But eventually I would take from here, connect this to this. And you will see me do that later on. Now I just want to watch it to make sure once we need cargo that they actually come here. So it's operating, so we know it's working. That's a good thing. But I don't want the freeway to stop, so what I want to do is cut off. Oh, it's already off. The light? Yeah, it's already off. Okay. We'll change it later. Well, okay, at least they go in there now. This is, I use this mod if you can control your lights, your stop signs. All this helps with your traffic. Like if you see an intersection that's just always clogged up, if you can switch the lights, you can time it that it only stays on for the red light only. If you want to get that deep, you can do all that with this. And you can see it up here, TMPE 11, or just look up TMPE in the stream store and you would see it. All right, so we got that working. Now, what I want to do is build a college. Well, just a community college, not because when I build a university, it's going to take up probably 2 of these squares. That's at least, or 1.5. So, and the city is not ready for a university right now anyway. But with the university, you got your sports teams, everything that a university will come up with. You got your mascots and all that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. Got 32 workers that's actually in the barracks. That's what's up. Okay. It's not asking for more jobs, but it is asking for more people, like always. Okay, what do they need? University, high school, elementary. Okay, let's look at the schools and see if it's covering what it needs to cover. So, education. It is not. That's weird because the elementary and the high school. Okay, we just have to put another one down. College. And we just want, well, we put this outer skirts. University. Go over here. They got so many different kind of schools. That always helps. Modern. Oh, I don't want to use. I want to use a real school here. Then you can always use the library. I mean, you definitely want to invest. Okay, see, now it's good. That's all they needed. I thought they needed more schools. No, they do need more schools. What am I talking about? I am tripping. I am tripping. What is this? Institute of Creative Arts? I don't think I ever put these down. Community schools. A small and safe community school allows children to get education and grow into educated adults. An alternative to elementary school. We're going to put it here. And they're going to be happy about it. Let's see. All right, elementary school, university, high school. We'll put another high school. Like I said, you want to just make sure your people get educated. Got 514 total students citywide. So alright, it is going to be time to build out some more as far as residential. One of the things that you can do is kind of be creative with it. You can have 2 lanes, kind of break it off. I don't know. Let's try this one. Curve it, right? And I'll show you exactly what I'm doing in view. Let's make this go that way. Make this kind of go that way. It kind of reminds you, of a neighborhood, right? So that's the whole point. Of it. Then you can always, like I showed y'all before, we don't need it that big though. We can cut it down maybe to 20. Let's try 10. Uh-oh, not 100. Yeah. This makes it so when they come in, they don't have to, they can just go to the roundabout and come right back out. I know a lot of y'all probably been in neighborhoods just like that. And it definitely helps with the flow of traffic. Okay. Now this is what I was talking about as far as having homes, just regular homes. So that's what the light green is. It's just going to be regular, just regular homes. That's it. You can just paint it instead of doing what I'm doing here. But it should fill up pretty quick. Because the demand is pretty high. And we'll put a little commercial here. Now you got a little neighborhood. Oh yeah, I like this city better than the other city that I had made, actually. Emptying sand storage. Alright, just want to make sure I had that right there. Need some more raw services. That's cool. Let's pause this. This is going to be it's going to be a huge investment. Big time. But you have to do what you have to do sometime. See, and up here it looks nice. Now I'm probably going to have this kind of spread out through here, so we'll do it that way. Hold on 1 second, I'll be right back. I had to go check on my little man. Be right back. All right, I am back. Got 3,000 people in the city, but we really don't need a whole lot more industrial. This thing here is not doing me any justice, so I'm going to cut that off just for now, and then we're going to add a few things. I thought I renamed it already. I guess I didn't. And this is what I was saying about building a little too fast, but you can always, you know, get a loan. You can always, so many different ways to make money. I mean you can cheat too, but but it's so many different ways to get money. Check something. You got, these are some of the mods that I have. That way y'all can see it. Parallel to prop and tree, anarchy, shadow strength adjusters, sharp textures, infinite goods. These are all the ones that I use. Move it, loading screen mod. This is the 81 tiles I was telling you guys about. Network extensions too, which basically that it gives you more roads to deal with, which again makes it easier. I haven't had to borrow money in a long time, but I might have to borrow money on this one. I just might have to. I don't even know how to go about doing it, but because I never had to do it. But it's good. So if you have to do it, at least you will know how to do it, how to get out of debt, different things of that nature. So, okay, I guess we go to the money stack, right? We do need to raise taxes too, though. You just have to do it. You don't want to do it too high. I normally go up about 2 points on each one, but you don't want to go ridiculous with it because people will move out on you. People will move out. Hold on. Okay. Let me see about that. Now this is the loans. There's 3 banks that's offering a loan. Right? But before I do that, I want to see what this does as far as do it help raising the taxes, which is not really. Yeah, not really. Alright, so let me see. I can actually get a lot of money here. What's the interest rate? So it's going to cost me weekly $442 if I take out this loan, which I am. Now, as soon as you take out a loan, now you got to figure out, okay, what am I going to place? So, go back to here. Got the storage. What is this? Or storage, which we definitely need. Which, I don't know why I didn't even think of that. That's why it wasn't working. Slope too steep. Okay. But I need this, man. Sorry, neighborhood, but I'm gonna have to take some of y'all out. So we had that. What else do we have? Raw material storage. That too steep too? I mean, if it's say too steep, I mean you always can level everything, but I don't want to do it that way. So what I'm going to do is build a road out. Yes, build a road from going from here. Take off the curves. Oh, no, we don't want to do that because I don't want to mess that up. Y'all know I love, gotta do it at an angle, so I wanted to do it somewhere that it actually makes sense, right? I tell you what, let me delete this. I can easily put that back, but for right now, we're gonna delete it. And that's one thing about this game. You're gonna constantly be like, okay, let me do this, let me do this. This part of the game. Part of what we do. Merge. Try this. How I should be in this one. Right. We can come out like that. That's cool. Come straight out like that. Yeah. Want some more. About one more out. Okay. We have to expand the industry. Expand, expand, expand. Okay, the industry is already out there. Good job. Good job. Alright. Now we can go back. Because I have... Did it delete the other ones as well? Oh no. Okay. So now we can add the things that I want. Fibergas plant. We don't need anything that's going to cost us as far as this is a large ore underground mine, good for workers. Put that there. This is the large ore mine. Put that there. I believe that's it as far as what I want to place down. What is the small ore mine? Ore grinding mill. Definitely put that down. We put it over here though. Rotary clean plants take ore materials. And the more of these buildings you put down, basically what you're doing, you're making yourself self-contained. Like, you producing all of this on your own in your own city. Which helps. We can put this here. Now, hopefully, once this really get to going, it'll start doing what it need to do. Don't understand why it's not picking up my ore. What is going on? Think. Yeah. Oh, that's why. Okay. There's no ore there. All right. I was wondering, like, what is going on? See, this is the blue. That's where the ore is. There's no ore over here. That's why it's not doing anything. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So, let's move this. Make all this over here kind of industry area. Okay. We're just gonna have to move some of this stuff around. Oh, we can't move the garbage right now because it's full. We should be able to move this. It's here. We can move the bus station. We'll move that. Move that. You try there. I'm just getting all this stuff out the way. You can put this. Okay. Ashley can put it over here. It's cool. Here. Like I said, all this stuff you can change. They're mad because I took it and they thinking they don't have it. So, of course, they're going to be upset. But I'm just moving it. Same thing with this. I'm moving it. I'm testing out my theory. Because this is a problem I've never ran into. That's why I'm like, what is going on? Alright. So we have ore over here. So we should not have a problem. Okay, we don't have enough money. We shouldn't have a problem with it doing what it's supposed to do. But right now, I need a refund for that. And I need a refund on this. And that's my fault. Sorry about that. That's totally my fault. That's why it's good to look before you get to placing it. To make sure you actually have that resource. Because if you don't, you run into problems like this. So. I just need the... Don't need that, I just need the pipe. I need... Hopefully I got enough to lay that down. Alright. Let's test it out at least. Now, as you can see, that went away. Now it's starting to have what it needs. Maybe, hopefully I can move this before I run completely out of money here. Man, there we go. Now we starting to... I kept wondering, like, why am I not making the money that I need to make? Because I didn't have the ore. Okay. But now we have it, so... Now we're going to be in the green pretty quick. Back and forth, actually. But we get there. Here. Can I move this? See, I'm moving everything over there. Got plenty of ore, that's for sure. Let's set this to balance. That way we save some. Don't sell everything, so we still have some left over. And the more you do it right here, you see Blue Gold Industries. Now we have 1 star on our industry. I believe it gets up to like 4 stars, if I'm not mistaken. But we should be doing all right in a few. Gonna take a minute though. That's for sure. Like the high school students, it's 128. Really don't need this one running right now, so let's cut this one off. I know y'all upset. but we don't need all those schools. Not yet. How many people's in the college? Okay, we'll leave that. Right. I'm probably going to change the industry though, because there's not enough ore over here to actually withstand it. But we'll do that on the next episode. Uh-oh. I'll have to move this later. I'm just not noticing that. Okay. Balance. Got a lot of ore, that's for sure. As far as storage facilities is concerned. All right, that is my 2 hours. Probably went over a little bit, but now we're going to get out of debt, and then we can go ahead and I can show y'all some more things. But that was my fault. Whenever you build an industry area, you always want to make sure you have enough of what you're building underneath. Like if we go here now, as you can see, the ore is actually here. I mean, it's all across the map here, but actually over here, this is why eventually I'm gonna change this into residential and put all my industrial somewhere else, probably like over here or maybe on this side or something like that. But for right now, you know, it'll work. But I appreciate everybody for stopping in. Most definitely, you will see me on my next schedule date. And to be honest with you, I believe it's tomorrow. Not sure. If it's not up, it'll be up by the end of tonight as far as my schedule. I know I have it up on Twitch, but I'm not sure if I put it up on Facebook yet. I definitely want to put it up on Facebook. I appreciate you guys over there at Facebook Gaming. And that's about it. I appreciate it. And then we're gonna make sure we don't die, be all in debt. So next episode, that's what first thing we're gonna work on is getting out of debt, and then we're gonna continue building the city. This is what it looks like so far. Not bad, if I do say so myself. Not bad. But we're gonna really get advanced as far as I ran into that little hiccup today. I hate that, but ran into that little hiccup today. But we're most definitely going to get more advanced with buildings that you can actually plop down that you want there, right? Because you saw me just lay down industrial, residential, and it just kind of populated by itself. But you can put buildings down too that you want to go down. If you want certain houses in one neighborhood, just one certain houses, you can do that. So it's so many different things that I'll be able to show you guys, and workarounds, and how to get to a big, huge city with not as much crime. City services are working, people are educated. We have to put a prison, unfortunately. We have to put a prison in the city at a later date. But so far it's looking okay. So if we just keep going like this, we'll be fine. As far as building is concerned. But again, I appreciate you. Remember, Jesus loves you. I love you. Peace out.